Welcome to this week's African Agri Overview, made possible by Collateral Management International and Zematic Irrigation Systems. This week we will discuss the potential impact that the record large Zambia FRA maize stockpile could have on Zambia's maize prices over the next 12 months. Before we start, I know a lot of you aren't subscribed on our YouTube channel yet. Can you please double check? It will help us a lot in growing this channel and keep bringing these updates to you every week. Collateral Management International, or CMI, works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over a decade of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa.
Thanks, Johnny. Before we dive in, let's briefly discuss the current Zambia SND and outlook for the next 12 months. This graph indicates our Zambia SND estimates. We estimate 2025-26 production, the crop that just harvested during 2025, at a record 4 million tons, consumption at 2.5 million tons, exports at 200,000 tons, and ending stocks at a record 1.6 million tons. Before we move on to the FRA SND, it is important to note that Zambia has elections in August. FRA is an abbreviation for the Food Reserve Agency, the government procurement arm. The FRA bought 1.6 million tons, or 40% of the 2025-26 record crop, and together with carrying stocks, currently sitting on 1.7 million tons. Due to their high selling price, the market expects they will at best sell a further 100,000 tons before the new crop arrives, which will leave them with carry-out stocks in April of 1.6 million tons, i.e., they will own the entire record Zambia carry-out stock. This also means they are currently sitting on the lion's share of tradable stock left in Zambia. The next crop to harvest from April-May are looking fantastic, and another big crop of around 4 million tons is expected, which will see further stock build during 2026-27. The next obvious question is, why is Zambia not exporting given record high stock levels? As indicated on the graph, Zambian maize is trading at $370 per ton in Lusaka, near record high levels, despite a record 2025 harvest and very high stock levels. As said, the FRA purchased 40% of last year's record crop at an inflated price and still sitting on most of it due to their high selling price, as they are trying to recoup their buying price plus cost incurred. The FRA at this point indicates they cannot sell for less than $380 per ton. See the red line. They are starving the market of supply and artificially keeping prices high. Millers are relatively well stocked to meet local maize meal demand due to last year's bumper harvest and do not really have a need for the FRA stock unless profitable exports are possible, which is not the case. Therefore, demand for FRA maize very low. Our contacts believe a Lusaka price of $250 per ton and lower is needed to compete with the African maize meal in the southern DRC, see the yellow line, and $230 per ton to compete with South African maize in Harare, see the blue line. One has to ask, how long can the FRA keep prices high while stock is building? Once the early new crop starts to harvest from April, it will become more difficult. They might still put in an effort to buy some new crop maize in July to support prices before elections. General view though, that once the elections is done August 13, maize prices could come under significant pressure, and already talk $150 per ton is possible. See the black line. Another relevant question is whether the FRA can afford to sit on their stock for an extended period. The FRA used bank loans to pay for their purchases and borrowed in kwacha, significant kwacha strength during the last few months, not great for the FRA position. I want to answer this question by asking another. Could there be pressure from banks to repay loans sooner rather than later, forcing the FRA to sell?
Thank you very much, Jacques. Very insightful. For detailed stock numbers, trade projections, and scenario analysis, those are covered in Commodity Insight Africa's full weekly reports, so make sure to subscribe to them today. This episode was made possible by Collateral Management International and Zematic Irrigation Systems. Thanks for joining us this week. Until next week.